What's good guys, it's JD here, hello and welcome back to another episode of the No Spent Road to Glory, and today we have completed the legendary Mamba performance. We completed the 81 points with Kobe Bryant in the most dramatic fashion. Literally the last 5 seconds of the game, I managed to hit the 81st and 82nd point. Happy days. So we've got Hall of Fame volume shooter to add to the club today. You'll love to see it. We've also completed the NBA 75 80s full holo set. Magic Johnson is out here, which looks lovely. But we are going to have a little talk about the 75 sets. I've got really good direction on the account right now. You guys really helped me out yesterday, and it seems like collector level is what you guys want to see. And, you know, it has been what I've wanted to do this year as well. I had a little bit of a wobble because Dynamic Payton came out, and I was like, yeah, he's not as good as he should be, but he still looks very good. So we're going to go all in for the collector levels. But because of that, I don't think we can afford to have all of these NBA 75 sets. So we might have to let one or two of them go. So I'm going to need, again, your guys' help today. But let's go ahead and jump into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe for the daily videos. And check out facebook.com/JDCrossover for the daily streams, including FIFA 22 streams as well. So today, the only thing I've done is played the pickup challenge. Yeah, that's right. 4-minute quarters with Kobe. Only just, and I do mean only just. Have I only played one game with this card? No, 4. I literally finished with 82 points. Cut it very, very, very fine. And you see I was using signed players around him just to get some XP on this. So we were getting rebounds, we were getting blocks, we were getting steals, happy days. And there's still so much XP that needs to be done. It's ridiculous. So XP is definitely taking a back seat right now. I do need to do this challenge tonight. I need to do the limited weekend warm-up too. I need to get Earl Boykins because, like I said, we are now committed to the collector levels. And right now we're on 2,828 cards. We'll get Earl Boykins 2829. And then, of course, that means we are now going to have to get Jason Tatum because that is 31 more cards, which will put us on 2860. We'll be 140 cards away from Jason Tatum. And that's not too bad. That's not too bad. So all of these challenges here, I don't know when we're going to get to them, I'll be honest. But the first priority for me is getting through clutch time. There's a Hall of Fame badge in here, and there's Opal Spicy P, who looks very, very nice. So that is the first priority. This week, I think we're going to get Spicy P, which is going to be another card, at least. It's going to get us some more tokens, and the Hall of Fame badge, which is definitely a priority. So Spicy P, get him out of the way, and then I think we'll start working specifically on Jason Tatum. Although maybe we'll work specifically on XP at that point. But we can kind of do some XP along the way here. Maybe a little bit, because a lot of it's triple threat, and then obviously you got some clutch time stuff. We're going to have to go in some challenge games for some of these as well. So I think we'll do XP and Jason Tatum at the same point in time. We're nearly at Bailey Howell, which is good, because we can get his spotlight done. And then the only spotlight we've got left is when we hit level 40. We get Yao, and we get our second pick at level 39. But if a card came out this Friday, right now we can't actually afford them. Though we do have some MT to cash in here. So I actually sold my Holo Paul Pierce Amethyst, 22,000 MT, which I actually think is quite a lot. I don't know what I paid for him. I think I paid 15k for this card back in the day. But we will pick up a basic one here, which is 4,100. It's 3,700. There we go. So we saved 20k on that card, but that's another card for the collection. And then I sold my basic Magic for 47k. So we're back at 892. I am selling my Holo Westbrook, although I do love those cards so much, but I never use them, so we're going to sell him. And I'm trying to sell both my Kyries here as well, so that should get us another 50, 75k, hopefully. And then I believe that is every pink diamond that I have that I don't actually want. So the only pink diamonds I should have are 75, 75, 75, 75, 75. More 75 guys. Trey is untradeable, and they're all reward cards as well. So yeah, the only cards we've got are going to be 75 ones. But let's talk about this Kobe challenge first of all. Super easy, in a lifetime agenda, and it is very, very nice pack. Oh, it's the nicest looking pack I think we've ever had. So Kobe 81 points award pack. We get a jersey. Haven't actually seen it yet, so I don't know if it's Q or not, but I imagine it is. And of course, Hall of Fame badge time. Let's go. That's a nice Lakers jersey. I'm not mad at it. City jersey from 2017 to 2018. But Hall of Fame volume shooter, we do like that, which now puts us on 13 Hoff badges with Interceptor, with Limitless, with Clamps, with Quick First Step, with Blinders, with Chef as well. Oh my days, it's looking very good. I mean, I'm just thinking Kareem right now. That's all I'm thinking, you know. Kareem comes out, he's the best centre in the game. He's not going to have shooting badges, and he's going to be a god. Hakeem as well. Hakeem needs to have an NBA 75 card. Hakeem could come out, NBA 75 card, can hold every badge in the game, and he can hold all these. Because if a Kareem comes out, he might not be able to hold them, but Hakeem 100% will be able to because he'll be a 75 card. So, oh, it's very, very exciting. But, as I've just mentioned, we're not going to be able to afford it. So, decision time, ladies and gentlemen, decision time. We have got the full 1960s, but we do have a graded Jerry West, which is pretty ugly. And personally, you know, the card art is pretty cool, but this lock-in is going to be for Wilt. Do I really care about our lock-in for Wilt Chamberlain? No, I really, 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 really don't. Well, the 1970s full holo, I really do like the card art here as well. But again, it's going to be locking in for Pink Diamond, or not Pink Diamond, most likely a Pete Maravich, Pistol Pete. Do I really want a Pistol Pete? Not really. In terms of the prices on this, by the way, I reckon I could get back 200 to 250k for these, you know, probably get like 20k for all of these really, and then, you know, 50k for him, so probably about 250k. That's quite a lot. For the 70s, probably looking at about the same, probably about 250k for this as well. So sold the 60s and 70s, that's half a mil, that's 1.4 mil. That's a happy amount, that's a healthy amount. I'm happy being over that. But 900k right now, it wouldn't have been enough to buy AD, it wouldn't have been enough to buy KD. So it's not quite enough, you know. If a Kareem comes out, he sells for a mil, I can't, and I need to be able to make a move. We've got the 80s set, which is now fully completed with Magic Johnson, and he cost me 100,000 MT. We just sold back the standard one for 45k, so about a 60k, you know, extra to get the holo one. This set's coming in at about 450k, but of course, this is going to lock in for either a Magic or a Kareem, so that could be a pretty good lock in there. And it is a really nice one. And it's one that's taken me the longest to get. You got 12 players in here. I do actually quite like the card arts as well. So I like that one. And then we've got the 90s, which is my favourite card art, especially the holos, you know, Holo Shaq, the Holo MJ. This one's probably coming in at about 250 to 300k, depending on how much a Holo D-Rob would go for. If he'd go for over 100k, I don't know. If Shaq goes for 100k, maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't, I don't know. Maybe 250k, maybe 300k for this. Again, it's a lot of MT. This would lock in most likely for an MJ, you would imagine, which would be a very cool card. So, I don't know, maybe one set to go. I think if we sold one set, we'd have enough MT. If we sold one set, I'd be in a very, very happy place. So, let me know down below, based off of how the cards look, who you think the lock-in's going to be, how much value they have, and the card arts as well. I already said how they look, but, you know, the card arts. Let me know one decade out of the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s to let go. Right now, I'm definitely leaning towards the 60s, mainly because I've just got this Jerry West. I mean, straight away, this card art is horrible. Like, horrendous. Like, what have they done to Jerry West there? You couldn't find a better picture of the logo? Really? And he is the only card that I've got that's graded, which kind of sucks, not going to lie. So, that's the one I'm kind of leaning towards. This is going to be the one hitting the exit door, which is a shame. I use this George Michael all the time. I love him. He's brilliant. But we can also already buy a basic one back. 70s are really cool. I do like the 80s that we've just managed to put together. And this is a super rare set. And the 90s as well. I think the 80s and 90s lock-ins will be worth it. I don't think the 60s and 70s will be worth it. But, you know, you guys are going to have to let me know. You guys have to know. Because we do need to get a little bit more MT back into the account. But right now, what do we need to buy? Well, nothing really. Starbury and Kobe, when they calm down a little bit, that's 2 extra cards coming back in. Heat checks, John Morant, somebody's price fixing him, and I don't understand why. He's being price fixed at 11,000 MT, and I don't understand why. And then we don't have Steph, obviously, because Steph is expensive, coming in about 7-8k. So there's 2 heat check cards, and there's 2 random cards here. So there's 4 cards that we could buy. And then other than that, there's a few diamonds, but not that many. Oh, is Shaq 35k? If he is, he's getting out the door. No, he's 20k. Yeah, other than that, there's not really anything for us to buy. So I don't know where to go. I know we need to start playing the game a lot more to get Jason Tatum, to get all of those extra cards. 2831 now. So Jason Tatum grind would put us on 2862. Boykins 2863. 137 cards away from this fella right here, who of course would be my new starting point guard. So let me know down below, what do you think is the move? One team I think has to go, just so we are in a good position to use these whenever the time comes around. And maybe that's going to be next week. We'll have to wait and see. So that's going to do it for me today, everybody. Hope you have enjoyed. As usual, please like, subscribe. See you next time, and peace.